Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of
Girl, I'm Grown.
I'm your girl Cece.
I'm Ciera.
And I'm Key.
And today we are going to do some live updates from the girls since it's been 2 years.
So, let's start broadcasting. It's been 2 years. It's been a little minute, but we back now, and we back with the jump on.
You got a problem with us talking about how long it's been?
She's feeling hit, like she don't like that.
Okay, I don't like that because it has been a while, but we're going to do better now. So, all thing we can do is get better.
Okay, well, we're getting better. So, we're going to start off with our updates, you know, where the girls have been, what's been going on. So, Ciera, what has been going on in your life?
Okay,
Okay.
I
let
was
you
going
go.
to say this one thing. I just want to let y'all know before we get into this episode, we did a little fun episode before this. Make sure you watch it. And it got us feeling good, and I'm feeling really good. So know that.
I can tell you look so fucking happy, girl.
Yeah.
So what I was going to say was, I think we should start off like kind of reminding where we were, and then we'll catch up with where you are now, and then we'll talk about.
I like that.
Okay, I love that. So where we were.
With the last time we heard from you, you was a city girl in CC Voice.
She was a city girl. I remember.
She was definitely a city girl. She was going on dates.
Quoting all night as a city girl too.
She was going on dates every night. She was riding in cars with somebody. She was riding cars with somebody.
She was having a good time. She was in her single season, living her best life. And now, what's happening?
Okay, I do want to say, back then I was actively dating.
I like that.
And actively dating taught me what I did not want, what I could not tolerate, and helped me grow to the point where I was ready to receive my partner.
Okay.
So now in this season of life, I am in a very healthy relationship. It's very beautiful to me. It's very, sacred to me.
Yes.
I love my man.
I love my man.
And I think I was always the type of person that used to sit and think, because love wasn't, happening for me in the way that I wanted it to.
Yeah.
I used to, sit and think, what kind of man am I going to end up with? How is he going to look? How is he going to be? And I didn't have any idea. Yeah. I didn't have that in my mind of who my man was going to be. And when I went out with my boo, we had our first date, and then after that, it was just I know this is my person.
Wow.
And that feels good, because that's the first time I felt like that in a long time. Okay. So,
I know a lot of women probably are listening and want to know, they're probably in their single season, you know, and they're just like, damn, I'm ready for my Mr. Right, you know. So what part of that season do you feel contributed to where you are now with receiving the person that you have?
I think what really opened my eyes, and you guys were with me when I made the declaration that I wanted to start therapy.
Yes.
Once I actually did get into therapy and start seeing some of the issues that I have and pulling back, I had a thing within me that felt like I was almost unworthy, and it was kind of unconsciously thinking. So I would pick these people that I didn't really want to settle down with. I didn't want to really be with them. They were just for fun, because I wasn't ready to face some of those things was within me. So if a person didn't want to spend all their time with me, then I could say I didn't like him anyway. You know what I'm saying?
And I love how open and honest you are about exactly, because you know we call you sensitive all the time, but you're really in touch with your feelings and how you feel, because I remember listening to an old show, you know, I'm digging, doing some research, and you made a statement I feel like that really, maybe I'm not really ready, you know, and I feel okay, you taking that step made you to be ready. So I love that for you.
That's true. I don't think I was just ready, but I would think that I was thinking I'm ready to have a man have this relationship, but
just you want to be ready,
but I wasn't
you
ready.
weren't really ready.
And then there was also the kids, I think, played a part, because I really honestly was I'm probably not gonna date for real until the kids are out. But they let me know that they was ready, you know. So
they was ready to get the fuck out their face.
And they business.
I mean, she is one of them mamas. Okay. Oh, Lord. Y'all should see the Christmas video. Video, right?
Oh my God, I got the Christmas video playing for this year. It's gonna be phenomenal.
Well, let me ask you a question. I'm gonna take you back to when you said that you didn't actually know what type of man that you were looking for and things like that. Did you have an expectation, like a physical expectation, a mental, you know what I'm saying, all that type of stuff? Because I know a lot of us, we have those lists start when we're young, and they're all about the
Mhm.
physicals at 1st.
Mhm.
But then as we grow, I know personally it changes. You know, it shifts to like the mental and the qualities of a man. You know, the characteristic traits. So before you met, you know, your person now, did you have any expectations of the man that you desire to have?
Okay, I'm gonna say this. I don't feel like I didn't have like any idea of what I wanted. I just didn't know how that person was going to look like. Yeah. So I knew the qualities of a man that I wanted. And remember, I said this on one of our past episodes that I didn't have any expectations, only my standard of what I'm willing to accept. So my standard had to be a person that's a family man. My standard has to be somebody that's gonna love me for me and who I am, and not think, oh, I'm too much, she's too extra, she's too clingy, she's too sensitive. I didn't want that in a partner.
Right.
I wanted somebody that was going to take the time to call me and want to talk to me and stay on the phone with me for hours and think I'm the smartest, most funniest person in the room. And those were my standard, and I just knew that I didn't want to come down and meet somebody that wasn't living up to those things.
100%.
So the person that I wanted to be with was gonna be equally yoked with me financially, mentally, spiritually, and when we have conversation, I want to feel understood and to feel like I have the type of personality, y'all know, that I can really be misunderstood a lot, especially with men. I can feel like I'm misunderstood to y'all sometimes. Like sometimes y'all don't know what I'm doing.
Ciera, we know you. Okay? We may act like we don't know because it's sometimes annoying, but we know you. Okay.
Okay, so like to be understood, that was important to me. So those things, you know, and not to say everything perfect because it's not. And I think when you go through those seasons where you are experience turbulence in your relationship and how you get over those humps shows how good or how crazy your relationship is. So we've had turbulence in our relationship. You know, a whole lot of turbulence.
Your relationship's gonna have turbulence. My aunt, she's been married for over 40 years, and I ask her the same question all the time, like every anniversary, like how? She said, I wanted to kill him a million times. She was like, I mean, I still love him, but it's about putting in the work. You know, and a lot of times, which I love that, you know, that y'all have had y'all turbulence, and ain't nobody, you can't even tell. Like there's no, you know, inkling of, you know, any turbulence there. It looks perfect. You know, nobody's perfect. Nothing in life is perfect, but it looks and feels that way, which is a good thing because that speaks to, you know, the willingness of the both of you to work on what it is that you guys are, you know. And I know the turbulence is caused by Ciera. Most of the time.
Don't do me like
most
that,
of the time.
y'all.
So that means God did bless you with a patient man.
Won't he do it?
Thank you, God.
Because
Won't he do it? That's evidence. That's evidence that the things that you say and what you want, like you can really have it. So like looking at you in this situation, knowing it's been a while coming, you had to kiss some frogs, like people be telling me I'm gonna have to do. But like maybe you think it was worth it?
I feel like everything that I went through, I feel like it was worth it to get to where I am and have the relationship. Not even it's about the person. I feel like it's the relationship as a whole. I have the relationship that I always wanted. Like this man would have done that for me.
And nobody comes to McDonald's. Y'all know where that is.
It's a good. Don't know
how it is. It takes forever from any side of the town.
And like, it's always traffic.
Every time I feel like I'm closer to her.
Okay, let's not talk about it because we were trying to buy a house and I want him to love the area.
Well, he loves it. Already he came out here. Nobody comes out here. Nobody, okay? But yeah, I mean, I love that because I feel like she said, it's been a long time coming for you. And when I say that, because I too am a hopeless romantic, and I know you are. You know what I mean? As water signs, and so for us, we're always thinking of that, you know, that special person, or that special moment, or special relationship. And I'm happy to see, you know, you in this season, and to know that you didn't give up on love after all those rotten frogs. You know what I mean? Along the way, you know what I mean? Like
rotten frogs.
I mean, that's what they are. You know,
they were losers, but honestly,
it
like
doesn't matter. They don't matter
before
anymore.
my end, I didn't never have nobody. They're dead to me. I don't know them people.
I was never in a relationship before.
I was never in nothing before my end. So
you just mentioned that, you know, you're trying to buy a house. So what's next for y'all?
I better be getting that ring. Y'all know how I feel.
That's gonna get you.
That's what's next. I want my ring, and then after, you know, I feel like I want that ring should be coming soon before we actually like move in together.
Okay.
So that's first and foremost.
Okay.
For our future. And just being in a happy marriage.
I love that. I love that for you.
Yeah,
I see a little change in you because before you would always be like, I want this.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more simple now.
Yeah.
You know, so
I'm not that for you.
I think he's giving her everything that she desires outside of the financial. And that's the thing. Because I know that, you know, it's one of those things where women like to be provided for. I'm always not going to be provided for, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in a sense of having a happy and healthy relationship, that stuff right there is like last on your list.
Yeah.
Because you have a partner now. Y'all are a team.
Yeah,
And
whatever.
y'all can do whatever together.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, obviously, like, he's very consistent in dating you after he's already gotten you.
Yeah,
That's important. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us about your date nights.
I love.
You had one last night.
Yes, last night we went to. How do you say it, Verdue? I think.
I don't know. All I seen was nasty date night.
That's what I said.
what you saw?
Okay.
That's so nasty. What is it?
Okay, because we were okay. So his thing is he's on this fitness kick. So all month of October we're not gonna do any alcohol and we're gonna try to like eat right. Okay, but so last night we was gonna go out with a bang.
October 1st.
The first
No, last. I'm telling y'all, last
Okay.
night was September 30th. So we was
Right.
gonna go out with a bang. So we was like, we gonna eat good, we gonna drink, we gonna get the vibe.
Yeah.
And then we was gonna have common fun. So that's what nasty date night is.
Okay.
Listen.
See, we weren't talking about that part.
Okay.
We were talking about the part where you said y'all not gonna do any alcohol for the whole month of October.
Oh, well, okay, but we gonna finish out this weekend. I don't know if he gonna do it, but we gonna finish out this weekend, and that's gonna be it. And then we gonna be clean. But honestly, I'm doing it and supporting him. Like I can still do it, cause I am in my ideal weight actually, so I can do whatever I want. I just need to maintain.
Okay.
But I want to support him so he can reach his
That's
goals.
important in relationships, supporting your partner in certain things that they're passionate about.
Yeah.
So talk to us people that are in our single season, not even looking, but knowing, you know, what a healthy relationship looks like now that you are in one.
It's where you don't have to doubt yourself and you don't have to feel like you're walking on eggshells with your person. I do feel, and I know it's cliche to say, but I do feel like your partner should be your friend.
Yes.
And if it feels like your friend and it feels like home, that's a sign of a healthy relationship. Like I always say you never know what happens, but like how he treats me, like he never raised his voice at me. The only thing he did one time was at STK, and you know how the music is so loud at STK. He was like, "You're being loud." I'm like, "Okay, huh?" He was like, "You're being loud. Can you be quiet?" And I saw him; he was cussing me out.
I told you where the turbulence come from.
Why you
The
telling me to
sensitivity.
be?
That's
Why
what
are
I'm
you telling me
talking
to be quiet in public?
No, he said you're being too loud. That means he doesn't want you, you know, be
And
loud.
you probably were drinking.
Yes, I was drinking, and then
You probably had some snacks.
the what? I don't know if I had sex, but
I say snacks.
like it was kind of like the conversation was getting explicit. He didn't want the other table to hear.
So I mean, what's wrong with that? Him not wanting to
It's
share
not,
your
but I
personal.
feel like
She's
that's
sensitive, so therefore he said you're being loud, which he's basically trying to warn her because other people are around. She's having a few cocktails, and so he wanted to keep their personal business personal.
No, she was having some drinks.
I was having and the music is already so
It is super loud in there. You're right.
So it's loud.
You're right.
But anyway, that's the only thing. Like he is so sweet to me, y'all. I don't know.
You deserve it. You
Yeah.
deserve it.
But a man is gonna be a man.
What does that mean, Ciera? Because that sounded like a
Because
cigarette line.
a man ain't perfect.
No one is perfect.
So
though.
that's what I want to get across. Like it's not. I don't feel like it's a perfect relationship. I just feel like it's a real
It
relationship.
doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah.
You know, perfect doesn't exist, as my therapist says. So we don't want anything that's perfect because that means right there, that's another shoe gonna drop.
And
Yeah.
for improvement.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you want it to be where, you know, y'all both have room for improvement, like
To
he
grow.
said,
Yeah.
to grow and to grow with each other, you know. So how was the communication?
The communication is
On your
really
end.
good. No, the communication is good. So I think what drew us in is at the beginning we talked all the time and we had really good communication with each other, and I would take accountability for the things I did.
Wait, you took accountability
yes,
for something?
I did.
Wow.
He would take accountability, and he would say that's what he loved most about me, that I would take accountability if it's something that I knowingly did wrong. Or
don't you love when, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I just have to say this because I can see it happening. Don't you love when you are being better and then somebody can actually recognize that? Because like how we remember accountability from her,
you is never ever.
For him to say, "Oh, I love it about
that's one
you."
thing I love about you.
Like, what?
That speaks volumes to your growth as a woman, and I love to hear that, Ciera. I really do. We're proud of you.
Yeah, thank you so much. So the communication is good, but I do feel like in the beginning of the relationship, it was better because we could talk about stuff like anything. Like he could tell me about his past, I could tell him about my past. But now, like we have a conversation, and I say like something. If you say anything about your past, what you talking about?
Well, that comes with feelings.
You're still in therapy, right?
That comes with feelings. When you catch feelings for someone, and I know me personally, when I catch feelings, I don't want to hear about they don't even exist. Why are you talking about them? Like, who is that? Yeah. I thought you were single before me. That's just when you catch feelings for somebody, you don't want to even imagine or picture your person with somebody else, especially if that's your person, because that means the people before you, they didn't do a good job. So that means, his, feelings for you are showing, and he's very protective of you. Yeah. And that's what it is. So in the beginning, when you barely know each other, y'all can share everything. But when y'all fall in love, it's kind of like
cut off. Like, I don't want to talk about that. But I think it was more so me asking him questions, like, and I think people love talking about themselves anyway. So you ask, when you're dating, you like ask the guy, get out, like, oh, what's up? And they just be so like enamored by you from that. Yeah. So now it's just like, I still ask some questions, but it's just like, I don't really want to know because I don't care what you did before me.
Exactly. It doesn't matter. They don't exist. He didn't have anybody before Ciera, so let's just put that out.
Let's put that to rest. Yeah, I think this was a good episode. It was super fun catching up.
Yeah, we're so happy to hear about this. I'm so thankful. I like this change. Yeah, and I want to say that I wish you so much more love and bliss and success in this new relationship. We are definitely in support of it. We love how he treats you and how you're always smiling.
I have some poetry to add. I hope you get your ring. The ring is coming.
The ring is coming.
So thank y'all so much for catching up with Ciera.
Yeah.
Let us know if you have anything else that you'd like to hear about from the girls, and we will be sure to bring it to you. Once again, thank you for joining. Bye. Girl, I'm grown.
I messed it up. Girl, I'm grown.
You grown now, girl.
I'm too grown.